Bexley. Hey. Good. Okay, today is day 1 of force fetch with Bexley. She just arrived yesterday. This is a 11-month-old imported dog. So we're still working on a lot of basic obedience with Bexley. She still needs to learn to sit every time it's commanded. She definitely needs a lot of work on stay and heel. So we're kind of going to be working on all these things. But step 1 of force fetch today will be the hold command. So we'll start with an easy dummy to hold. I'm not going to apply any pressure yet. I just want to have her hold the dummy after I place it into her mouth. Okay, ready, Beck? Fetch. So I'm just using my thumb to pry her mouth open. Good. I'm pulling up her lips so that she's not feeling any discomfort while holding that dummy. Good girl. I'm not going to pinch her ear yet to ask her to retrieve the dummy. At this point, it's just important to get her started on hold. Good girl. Drop. Good. Good job. And we'll give her a reward every time she performs as expected. Good girl. She did that really well. Her owners have done some work with her there. So we'll just try a different dummy. Okay, fetch. Good. So, and I'm not applying any pressure, just making sure that she knows she has to hold that dummy. When they try to lay down like that, that's them trying to manipulate us. So I'm going to make her remain seated. Stay. And if they're doing good on hold, we can step away and challenge them to hold it while we're gone. Good girl. Drop. Good. That's a good girl. All right, she's doing well there. So again, we'll increase level of difficulty. Bexley, sit. Stay. So we'll use a little bit bigger dummy. Ready? Fetch. Good. Good girl. Stay. She started to put her head down. I suspected she was going to try something. So you just try to step in and help them succeed. Stay. All right. Fetch. And since this is her first day, I don't want to put too much pressure on yet. So I'm just making her adhere to my wishes without applying pressure. Good. The important thing here is just to make sure that we win. Can't ever let your dog win and manipulate you into thinking it's okay that they can drop dummies. And a lot of times before I'll take a dummy, I'll pet the dog several times. I don't want them anticipating the grab and dropping it. And I try to even give them an extra clue by using 2 hands. Drop. So kind of when I use 1 hand to put it in her mouth, that means she needs to take it. 2 hands means it's okay to drop it. Any physical cues like that really help the dog in determining what it is we want. Good girl. After we use a harder dummy, I like to always switch back to an easy one to help build confidence. All right, ready? Fetch. Good. That's a good girl. Stay. So we'll proof her just one more time to make sure that she'll hold it while I'm not standing right next to her. Good. And usually once dogs are holding at this point, I like to start challenging them to move with the dummy. So I'm going to go ahead and ask her to heel with me. Just a couple steps. Heel. Good girl. Sit. Good dog. That's such a good girl. Back. Drop. Yes, good girl. Good. All right, come here. Excellent. Sit. We're gonna have her heel longer. And I just like rotating through dummies just so they really get the concept that it's anything that I say they have to hold. So if we rotate dummies a lot, that really helps them understand that hold is meant for everything, not just their one favorite dummy. Okay, ready? Fetch. Good. That's a good girl. All right, heel. So I'm not ready to start pinching her ear yet. So therefore, the best I can do is just quickly correct it whenever she drops. For now. You can see here why we need to do the ear pinch. She's gonna need that pressure in order to learn that she has to learn, or that she has to obey this command. It's not optional. Fetch. Hold. So since she's regressed and has had a few drops here, stay. We're gonna take some steps back so that we can help her succeed. Force fetch is a dance. You're always trying to move forward, but taking steps back if the dog isn't quite ready to progress yet. Drop. Good girl. Good. All right, let's try this again. Come here. Heel. Sit. Good. Fetch. Good. You might see that I'm actually starting to grab her ear already. I'm not applying pressure, but I want her used to that sensation that tomorrow when I start pinching her ear, she'll already know that when I grab her ear, I'm expecting her to grab the dummy. Okay, ready? Fetch. Hold. Just making sure that we win. Once she's firm here, we'll try to do some healing. Heel. Good girl. Good. That's a good dog. Sit. Good girl. Drop. That's such a good girl. Good. Good dog. All right, so now we've got her moving a little bit with the dummy and knowing that she can't drop it there. So now let's try something just one small step more complicated. Come here. Come here. Heel on the left. Come on. Come on. Sit. So now we're gonna do sit, stay, come. So I like to start with healing when we first start a dog moving out because I'm right there to help correct them. Once they've done that successfully once or twice, then we need to work on them coming so they're moving without having you right there. So fetch. Good. Stay. Fetch. Stay. Good. All right, Bexley, here. Good. Sit. Good girl. She's trying to take advantage of me there a little bit by, instead of sitting nicely to present, she tried to just walk by me. Drop. But again, this is a dog who hasn't had a lot of discipline in her life, so we're learning a lot about basic obedience, like coming to front. Good girl, but at least she didn't drop the dummy there. All right, come here. Come on, let's do that one more time. Here. So I know it might be hard to tell in a quick video, but she's only walking about 6 feet here, but that's okay. You know, we want to start simple because we want to help her succeed. So fetch. Good. Stay. Bexley, here. Sit. Good, much better. I'm giving her a sit command now. Drop. But as we progress, she's gonna start to automatically sit every time she reaches me. But very good. That's a good dog. Now, I like to end each session by going back to something easier. Come here, Come here. Sit. So we'll keep switching dummies again, and this time we'll go back to healing, kind of back her down. Ready? Fetch. Good. Just hold. Good. I kind of do the exaggerated gasp a lot with dogs. They just seem to really respond to that as a verbal cue that they've done something incorrectly. But you can see already how much she's watching me for her cues and what she's supposed to be doing. Fetch. Hold. Good girl. All right, heel. Good. Bexley, sit. Good. Drop. Good girl. Good. So we'll start off with these 2-a-day sessions. This is day 1, training session 1. So this afternoon I'll bring her back in the house and we'll do this again, and hopefully we have a few less drops. And then tomorrow we will start with the ear pinch so that we can convince her that she doesn't ever want to drop anything again.